Close your eyes for a second and remember, you've poured your heart into this, endless nights staring at flickering charts until your vision blurred. You've back-tested until your fingers ached. You know your setups like the back of your hand. So why? Does it still feel like pure chaos? One week you're unstoppable, riding highs that make you feel invincible, like the market itself bows to you. The next, you watch it all vanish. Painful drawdowns, sleepless nights, that sick knot in your stomach when you realize you've given it all back. Again, you're trapped in the same exhausting cycle. Frustration, hope, despair, repeat. But listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you could be the moment everything changes. The secret to consistent, soul-satisfying profits isn't buried in some hidden indicator. It's not locked inside a $5,000 course. It's right here, between your ears. The top 1% of traders, they're not geniuses. They've simply learned to think differently. In the next few minutes, I'm going to hand you the exact keys to rewire your brain so you stop gambling with your future and start trading like the calm, unshakable professional you were born to become. Section 1. The hidden enemy that's destroying you. Let's face the brutal truth. The market isn't your enemy. Your broker isn't sabotaging you. No evil algorithm is hunting your stops. The real enemy is that voice inside your head, the one that screams when adrenaline floods your veins, the one that turns a solid plan into emotional wreckage. Sound familiar? You nail a beautiful trade. Target hit, euphoria rushes in like wildfire. You feel godlike. Then greed whispers, "You're hot right now. Push it harder." So you break your rules. Bigger size, sketchy setup. This time it's different. And in seconds, everything you built burns to the ground. Or the other side, the darkness after a loss. One normal, expected loss, and suddenly fear clamps down like ice on your chest. The next perfect A-plus setup appears, but you freeze. You hunt for just one more confirmation. By the time you move, the train has left the station. Worse still, revenge takes over. Anger boils. I'll make it back right now. Impulsive entries, desperate revenge trades. Your account bleeds, and part of your confidence dies with it. If any of this hits you in the gut, you're not broken, you're human. But here's the life-altering truth most traders never accept. 95% of trading failures aren't strategy failures. They're mindset failures. Your edge might already be profitable. A simple 45% win rate with solid risk reward can make you rich, if you actually execute it long enough for the math to work. Casinos don't win every hand. They win because they deal enough hands. Your emotions are the dealer who keeps interrupting the game before your edge can ever show up. Section 2. The turning point. Your bulletproof mindset awaits. So how do we break free? Not by killing your emotions. That's impossible and frankly unnatural. We build a fortress around them, a framework so strong that emotions can knock, but they never get to drive. I'm about to share the exact 3 pillars that separate the pros from the crowd forever. Build your trading life on these, and I promise you, everything shifts. The anxiety fades, the consistency arrives, the profits become inevitable. Pillar 1, radical acceptance of uncertainty. Pillar 2, the unbreakable process. Pillar 3, the emotionally aware operator. Let's dive in slowly, deeply, so you can feel the shift happening right now. Section 3, Pillar 1, radical acceptance of uncertainty. Stop chasing certainty. It doesn't exist. Every single trade is a probability, nothing more. The most flawless setup can still fail. Accept it, embrace it. The great ones have this truth burned into their bones. They can be wrong 50%, 60% of the time, and still build fortunes. A loss isn't personal defeat. It's tuition. The price you pay for the privilege of catching the monsters that make your year. Your action today, simple but powerful. Before every entry, stare at your stop loss and whisper these words like a sacred vow. I am willing to lose this amount, completely, to test if my edge is alive today. If it hits, the market spoke. I exit. No anger, no regret. Just next. Say it, feel it, own it. That one quiet contract diffuses the emotional bomb before it explodes. You transform from a desperate predictor into a calm professional risk manager. Section 4, Pillar 2, the Unbreakable process. Shift your obsession from the money on this trade to the integrity of your process. Amateurs live and die by each P&L swing. Professionals ask one question only. Did I execute my plan flawlessly? Build your fortress like this. Craft iron rules, non-negotiable. Never risk more than 1% per trade. Hit 3 losers in a row or down 2% today? Walk away, no exceptions. That's your emergency brake. Then, after every session, don't check profit first. Grade your decisions. Did you respect every rule? Was it a true A+ setup? Position size perfect? A lucky winner from broken rules equals failure. A textbook loser from perfect execution equals success. Rewire your brain this way, and your deepest satisfaction comes from discipline, not luck. That's when consistency becomes unbreakable. Section 5. Pillar 3, the emotionally aware operator. A perfect plan means nothing if fear or greed hijacks you mid-trade. Become a detective of your own mind. Upgrade your journal. Track emotions like data. Before trade, greed level, fear, confidence, 1 to 10. During, what's rising. After, what triggered the impulse. Patterns will scream at you, after 3 wins, my confidence hits 9, and I blow up. Or 1 loss leads to fear at 10 leads to I skip the next 3 beautiful setups. Interrupt those patterns with pre-market rituals. 5 minutes of deep, slow breathing. Mindfulness to quiet the storm. Visualization. See yourself taking the loss calmly. Price hits stop. You close. Feel nothing. Just neutral peace. It was planned. Rehearse victory and defeat. Build the muscle. So when real money is screaming, your calm self answers. Section 6, the transformation. This could be you. Now, imagine it. You wake. 5-minute ritual. Quiet strength flows in. No anxiety. No greed-fueled rush. Just calm readiness. Your A+ setup appears. You enter. Steady hand, accepted risk. Price turns against you. Stop hit. You nod. Next. No rage. No spiral. Just business. End of week. You review execution scores, not P&L. A journal of disciplined trades, winners, losers, all honored. Deep pride swells inside. You know with unshakable certainty that if you keep this standard, the profits will hunt you. This is freedom. From gambler to CEO of your own edge. Conclusion and call to action. There it is, the 3 pillars. Radical acceptance of uncertainty, where losses lose their power. The unbreakable process, where discipline becomes your identity. The emotionally aware operator, where you master yourself under fire. Your greatest edge isn't a new indicator. It's forged in the quiet fire of self-mastery. Success doesn't start in the market. It starts in your mind. If this stirred something deep inside you, if you feel that spark of real change, hit subscribe for more journeys into the heart of professional trading. And right now, drop a comment. Which pillar hits you hardest? Accepting uncertainty? Sticking to process when it hurts? Or taming emotions in the heat of battle? I'm reading everyone. Let's walk this path together. Your breakthrough starts today.